Jays way in Toronto. Welcome to Rogers Center. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Toronto Blue Jays have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Alek Manoah. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Stepping in, number 34. Outside. And that's ball two. Up the middle. And he'll be safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
Now move to first. And he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game and puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. No outs. Runner on second. Got it. And now one away. And up next for St. Louis. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They go back-to-back. Homer number 25 of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP.
Nolan Arenado in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Outside low. It's 2-2. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with it throws to first in time. And Contreras is retired. And that is the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
The wind of the pitch. Michaelis, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul. And the righty deals. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. So a leadoff walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And at first, and now the shortstop, Bobichet, looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Nootbaar makes the catch, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these guys and you just say, man, these guys are lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem defined. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Here's your 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Nootbaar going back on this one. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Springer makes the turn at second. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
He's been swinging it really well lately. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Two on, one out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get run off by the umpire.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. An RBI machine this year. Right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. Popped up. Edman in position. And that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. Manoah back to work.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that